This is like the fastest way to even plug any wig. The other method is not fast. Hello, welcome back to this channel. So I'm going to be showing you how to pluck your lace frontal or even a lace closure. This same technique works. I'm also going to be listing all the products and equipments that you need. So starting with the tweezer, you want the slanted tweezer. This is recommended one. You don't want a tweezer that is like this. You also don't want this kind of tweezer. You also don't want this. So you also would be needing your wig block head. You need T-pin to secure the frontal on your wig block head, and then you also need a hot comb. So I started out by placing the wig on the dummy head and turned on my hot comb, and then proceeded to hot comb the hairline down. This plucking is actually done after bleaching the knots. Okay, so ensure that you've already done bleaching. If you want to know how to bleach, there is a tutorial just before this one that shows you how to do that. So after hot combing, the next thing, you can see how the hairline is now very flat. So the next thing is I will now use my tweezer to just like section the hair. You can use a comb, but I mean there's a tweezer on my hand, so I decided to proceed with my tweezer. Now I don't start plucking from the hairline. You section from the inside and pluck. This technique gives you, this is an updated plucking technique, and it gives you room to actually see what you're doing before you know, before you proceed to the next section again. So you can see that I'm just opening the tweezer, closing it on a particular spot, taking out the hair, open, use the tweezer and pick. When you start plucking for the first time, you may not be as fast as I am, but take it slow. Don't be in a hurry. Pluck, leave that section, go to another part and pluck. You also might want to practice this on a scrap hair or something. Don't do this directly on a customer's hair, or maybe like you on a new wig that you have. Make sure to practice this first before you do it on your new wig or a customer's hair. So the idea of plucking is just to remove too much of hair on your closure or on your frontal. Some people prefer to pluck the frontal when it's wet. Some persons prefer to pluck dry. I like to pluck it when it's dry so that I get to see the results. Like I get to see how much more I need to pluck. So this is me just plucking the down part of the frontal. The same thing. Open your tweezer, close it, and pluck. Make sure that your tweezer is picking the hair from the roots, not just breaking it off, because you can make that mistake. Maybe in another video I'm going to explain that, but I was done with that part, and then I decided to comb it out and then section another part. Can you see what I'm doing? Just look closely, and then I continued and I was doing the same thing. This section that I took now and placed it over the previous part that I plucked allows me to see how much more that I should pluck. Previously, when we pluck, I would start from the hairline and pluck into the frontal, but now I'm starting from the middle of the frontal, like 2 inches into the frontal. I'm plucking it to the hairline, which is why you see me taking sections from the hairline. So this technique works magic. Just watch for watch and practice. It's very easy. I'm going to stop talking here. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to share. If you'd like to even see the previous plucking technique that I have, drop a comment and I would upload it here. So I was done with that part, and then I decided to just comb the hairline back, and then you're going to see how I pluck the hairline. Same pattern, pluck. Make sure you're picking from the roots. So when I was done with this section, I decided to move over to the other side. When you're plucking, if you notice what I'm doing it section by section. I'm not all over the place. I started from the right hand part of the frontal or the left hand part facing me. This is like my left hand part. When I was done here, I will now proceed. I now proceeded to the other side. So you don't want to just pluck here, pluck there. So when I finished, I just picked up my tail comb, combed out everything. You can see what